I see EDMNOMAD always support me, and I want to tell you guys I really appreciate you supporting the music and the culture, and keep it up.
Hello, Morten. Thank you for being here with me today. How are you doing?
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today. First of all, congratulations on your latest song, Permanence, together with David Guetta. Can you tell me what inspired you to create this monster? And what's the story behind the song?
So it's actually a kind of old production that we worked on like 2 years ago, and we've been playing it in our sets ever since, and it's kind of been like this secret tool to break down in the set and create some different sound and some mystic in our sets. And we were actually working on it in the beginning for David, for Jackback. It was David's idea and him working on it, and I was helping him a little bit. And then, you know, the sound of Future Rave that we're doing was kind of moving in that direction, so we agreed to release it together, and it's been laying around for so long, so I'm really happy that we finally got to release it.
Yeah, it's a great song, yeah. And can you tell me what's the story behind the name? Who came with the name Permanence? Because it's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's David who came with that name. He liked that name.
Ah.
It's an interesting name. It's true. I actually wanted to be called Performance.
Yeah.
But
name, yeah.
It's interesting.
You had the chance to play it at Middlebeast together with David Guetta. What was the crowd reaction when they heard the song from both of you on the stage?
It was cool because, you know, in Middlebeast they are not used to go to festivals, so it's very pure and real to see the reaction from the crowd, because they don't do this very often. So we can really like see how does the music impact people in a different way that we are used to festivals around the world, where people kind of know what to expect and know how the music and the whole visual aspect of the lighting production affects the crowd. Here it's a little bit different, but it was a really cool reaction, and it's fun to try to play this out with David.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch the stream. How was the Future Rave movement born?
Well, it started with me and David wanted to make some music that we could play in our sets. I kept asking him, like, can you send me some records? I'm playing this show here in Denmark. I'm playing here. Can you give me? And he told me, like, no, you need to give me some records. I don't know what to play anymore. Everything is kind of the same with EDM. So we were like, okay, let's try to make some records that we can play in our sets. And we didn't really focus on if Spotify was going to embrace it, and if we were going to get a lot of plays on Spotify. We didn't really care if other DJs were like, wow, this is right what you're doing, this is wrong. We just wanted to make something we really like, and we wanted to bring the joy back to main stage EDM music, and that's how we started. And then we were shooting ideas back and forth. We were in studio in Ibiza, and we learned how we work each other, and then we started to make music.
Yeah. So in 2020, you joined forces with David Guetta to release the EP entitled New Rave. How difficult it was for you to create music in this situation with the COVID pandemic and everything?
Well, I don't know if it was like a bad thing, because we could focus so much on making music and less on touring. So we work remotely over Zoom, like the interview you're having now. We work over WhatsApp. So it's a thing we've done for years now, and kind of got used to it. And me personally, I can work remote from anywhere. I work on my laptop with my headphones like this. So it was okay, and it still is today. I mean, we prefer to be together in person and make music, but we are okay with working like this remotely.
So can you tell me how difficult it was for you to start the Future Rave? Because from the beginning of your career, you changed your sound and everything. How difficult was to find the Future Rave sound?
It's true, throughout my career, I've been making a lot of different sounds, but the first sound that I did was back in 2009. I did an album in Denmark called Drop, and there's like full future rave sound. So it's always been in my DNA to make this kind of music. And if you go back and trace David with like when he released the Egg and some of these records, you see some comparisons. So I just kind of had to go back to my DNA and where I came from. However, I feel like Future Rave keeps evolving. It's not just one sound or one synth. It's the music we love and it's how we hear the music. So it's not just one thing and it can't change. For me personally, I needed to make some pop music. I needed to make some hip hop music. I needed to be a little bit all over the place, do some dubstep until I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back and make this kind of music. And that is that's where my focus been the last few years.
We love the Future Rave sound, yeah.
Thank you.
And can you tell me if you're interested into Metaverse and NFTs, because the Future Rave and the future, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very interested in the whole metaverse space, and I try to study, you know, the whole NFT space a lot. I bought some NFTs myself, and then trying to learn what is going on, like everybody else. I think Future Rave does have a place in the metaverse. We haven't found exactly where it needs to be, but it's something that we are looking into, and of course, there's a lot of interest for different kind of powers to integrate us in that space, but it needs to be right when we do it. And for right now, we just want to focusing on making music and not too many other things.
Yeah. On a different topic, what is your favorite thing to do besides the music when you have free time? And yeah, what do you love to do?
I love to train Thai boxing.
Yeah.
I really enjoy training Thai boxing. I think that's fun.
And what people can expect from you and David Guetta in 2022? Do you have a lot of songs prepared for this year? And yeah, something.
Well, we are working on different ideas, and we have some tracks laying around, and we need to finish. So I think people should expect us to come with continue what we're doing. You know, come with music that we love, and bring something fresh and new to the scene all the time. You know.
Mm. Yeah, we cannot wait to hear what's new, what's coming. And now I have 4 short questions. If you would like to answer to them, what's your favorite tattoo that you got?
I have a Bob Marley on my leg. I really love that one. A big face of Bob Marley.
That's a great, yeah. And what's your favorite city from the world?
Favorite city is Miami.
And the favorite season?
Winter.
Yeah. And what's your favorite festival?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like EDC in Vegas. Yeah. I like Tomorrowland. I like Saga Festival. Untold looked amazing.
Yeah. A lot of festivals. It's hard to choose. Yeah.
It's hard to choose. Yeah.
Yeah. And where people can find you on socials?
Well, you can find my socials. My Instagram and my Twitter is Morten Official.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. In the end, if you want to tell something for EDMNOMAD people, please say something. Yeah. And
well, I see EDMNOMAD always supports me, and I want to tell you guys I really appreciate you supporting the music and the culture, and keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.